You're listening to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, created to help you succeed in your Server Plus certification journey. Learn more at baremetalcyber.com, where additional prepcasts, books, and training materials await. Let's get started. Graphical user interface-based installations are a common method for deploying server operating systems. They provide a visual, step-by-step interface that allows administrators to configure the system without relying on command line tools. These installers are often used in test environments, smaller server deployments, or situations where hands-on configuration is preferred. Server Plus includes GUI installation workflows, screen layout expectations, and visual prompts as part of core setup skills. GUI-based installers are most appropriate when the deployment requires interaction, confirmation, or customization that is easier with mouse and keyboard input. They are particularly useful when partitioning disks, loading drivers, or troubleshooting during install. GUI installs are also favored when administrators want to review system settings manually rather than applying scripted or unattended methods. For semi-interactive and non-headless servers, graphical installations remain a dependable option. Before beginning a GUI installation, administrators must choose the correct installation media. This may be provided in ISO image format, physical DVD, or bootable USB. The media must match the exact operating system version and architecture intended for deployment. Using the wrong image or a corrupted copy can cause installation failure or unexpected behavior. All installation media should be verified for integrity and correct version prior to use. Once the media is ready, the server must be configured to boot from it. This involves setting boot priority in the BIOS or Unified Extensible Firmware interface. Some systems require enabling or disabling secure boot, adjusting legacy mode, or activating USB boot options. Improper BIOS configuration may prevent the installer from loading or cause boot loops. Administrators must check boot settings carefully to ensure the graphical installer launches without issues. When the graphical installer begins, the first prompts usually involve selecting the system language, keyboard layout, and regional settings. These preferences control how the interface behaves, how time is displayed, and how input is interpreted. If incorrect values are selected, users may experience keyboard mismatches or localized errors. Server Plus includes correctly configuring these regional defaults as part of installation readiness. One of the most important steps in a GUI-based installation is disk partitioning. Installers usually offer both guided and manual options. Guided options use default layouts, while manual allows detailed control over partition creation, deletion, resizing, and formatting. Administrators must select the appropriate disk and apply supported file systems such as NTFS, ext4, or XFS. Choosing the wrong disk or file system can result in data loss or post-install issues. During the installation process, the administrator is prompted to create initial credentials. This includes setting the root or administrator account and password. Passwords must meet policy requirements for complexity and length. Some installations allow enabling or disabling the root account, depending on security preferences. Server Plus includes defining account access and authentication during the install process as a best practice for early-stage security. Network settings are usually configured before installation completes. Installers may detect DHCP and assign an address automatically or prompt for static address configuration. Technicians may also set the server's hostname, define DNS servers, or configure default gateways. If incorrect settings are entered here, post-install connectivity issues may occur. Server Plus requires familiarity with GUI-based network setup workflows. GUI installers often provide options for installing additional features or roles. These may include web servers, remote desktop access, file sharing services, or virtualization tools. Selecting features during installation can save time but may also increase attack surface. Technicians must weigh the benefits of early feature deployment versus post-install customization. Server Plus includes reviewing feature sets and determining appropriate installation timing. Missing drivers are a common obstacle in GUI installations. If the installer does not recognize critical hardware such as RAID controllers or network cards, it may prompt for driver insertion. Drivers may be loaded from USB or removable media. In some cases, driver selection must be manual, especially in complex systems. Server Plus includes the process of manual driver loading to ensure device detection during installation. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. After the graphical installation completes, the system reboots and proceeds through initial setup. This may involve confirming the host name, applying post-install configurations, or prompting for first-time updates. Administrators must monitor this phase to ensure that no errors occur and that the operating system boots into a functional state. Server Plus includes reviewing system logs after first boot to validate that installation steps completed successfully. Immediately following installation, technicians should apply available operating system updates. This protects the server from known vulnerabilities and prepares it for role installation. GUI tools typically offer a software update utility that can be configured to download and apply patches automatically or manually. It is considered best practice to apply critical updates before deploying services or exposing the system to external networks. This ensures that the server begins operation in a secure state. Once the system is online, GUI-based administration tools become available. These may include control panels, system dashboards, and role-specific configuration wizards. Administrators use these interfaces to adjust system settings, manage installed features, monitor resource usage, and deploy additional server roles. GUI tools provide quick visibility and accessibility, especially in environments where command line experience may be limited. Server Plus includes exploring these tools as part of ongoing management. Licensing is often completed during or immediately after installation. Administrators may be prompted to enter a license key, connect to an activation server, or begin a trial period. Unlicensed servers may operate in reduced functionality mode or with limited uptime. Server Plus emphasizes the importance of applying valid licenses and verifying activation to ensure compliance with vendor terms and feature availability. Post-install, remote access configuration is a common next step. This may include enabling remote desktop protocol, setting up secure shell, or allowing access through management interfaces. Firewalls may block remote access by default, so technicians must open appropriate ports or apply access control rules through GUI wizards. Without configuring remote access properly, administrators may be unable to manage the system once it enters production. After installation, administrators should review all logs generated by the installer. These logs often reside in default directories and contain valuable information about hardware detection, driver loading, and any skipped components. Reviewing these logs helps detect hidden errors or warnings that did not appear on screen. Maintaining these logs as part of installation records supports troubleshooting, audit readiness, and historical reference. All installation parameters must be documented. This includes partition layout, disk selection, user credentials, host name, assigned roles, and any optional features installed. Using a standard documentation template ensures consistency across deployments and supports rollback or disaster recovery planning. Proper documentation is a required task in structured IT environments. Server Plus includes logging these details for operational transparency and audit compliance. Graphical installations provide a clear, guided experience for setting up server operating systems. They are especially useful in environments where interaction is needed or where manual configuration provides value. From selecting the install media to configuring services post-boot, GUI tools help ensure successful deployment. In the next episode, we will shift focus to core installations, where minimal server images are used to maximize performance and security. Thanks for tuning in to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, your trusted source for cybersecurity news and insights. Remember to subscribe at baremetalcyber.com so you never miss an update. and visit cyberauthor.me for best-selling cybersecurity books that equip you with expert knowledge. Until next time, stay secure and stay vigilant.